Yeah, yeah, but really doesn't know all that love shit is overrated. Yeah, yeah. Do we gotta see you on the right and test your angle? Yeah. And do you gotta understand some truths that you regulated? Yeah. All right, let me shut up. Let me shut up. My fault. Anyway, yeah, we here, man. Top of the, well, I ain't gonna say top of the morning. It's more like afternoon now, but you know what I'm saying? We good. We doing good. I want to tap in with a quick little video today. Nothing too much. Let me make sure. Hold on. All right, all right. I should be straight. I should be straight. I should hear me well. So as you can tell by the title, topic of psychedelics and stuff like that. We're not gonna go that deep, but I just had a thought and theory because I've been hearing different people's opinions about them as far as not opinions, no, people's experiences in them, right? Um, because I wanted to learn more about them. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that there is a spiritual aspect to them that many people are aware of, the people that many people know about and have experienced themselves. And me not being one of those people, I definitely damn, I'm gonna get a piece of cake. All right, my bad. I'm looking at something. Um, but me not being a part of that experience, so I learned the best that I can from other people and their experiences, right? And another person's experience, of course, and you learning from that will give you knowledge, but it'll never um be the same as you experienced it yourself, right? But one thing about it, I realized a pattern with a lot of people who have taken them, and I mean like strong ones, like like DMT or salvia, you know what I'm saying, which I heard is the real devil's lettuce, are like of course mushrooms is another one, different things, different things that tap you into a psychedelic realm, the you know the strong potent psychedelics or whatever, right? But many of them, but multiple people have said different things, and I'm not gonna say that everybody this because this is not gonna be a long video, a long live, should I say? I'm not gonna say that it's always one way in every situation. Of course not. But from what it seems to be for most people that I hear that take them, like I said, you might have a couple that may say otherwise, but a lot of times it seems to be that the people, like when they seem to be having their worst trips, are the people that, on a percentage of the people that say they have bad trips, most of the time or a lot of the time, it seems as though they're still in the realm of reality of Earth. Either mentally they're still on Earth, aka they're still aware of Earth, they're still on Earth, you know, in the Earth realm, or they haven't fully went into that realm when it's so. For instance, right, you got a person that's on DMT, right? I'm being real because this is what I've experienced. This is real life people situations they have told me. So a lot of times, like say a person on DMT, a person on mushrooms, or a person on like something crazy like salvia, ayahuasca, or something crazy, right? Some strong. Let me say that. A lot of times when they start describing the worst part of the trip or the bad trip, it be when they still be on Earth. Like I'm not saying that I've never heard nobody say, "Oh yeah," and I fully went out of the, but I fully went into that spiritual realm, and it was a bad trip. I'm not gonna say I haven't heard that. I've heard that to an extent, but it just seems like more so on a percentage level. It do seem like the people when they talk about the more positive experiences, it does tend to be when they either fully went beyond the veil or they're in a situation where they're crossing paths actually into that realm. A lot of the people that I hear that have bad experiences, or I'm not gonna say that I hear, there's a lot of people that have the bad experiences, from what I've been told, it be when they're either in limbo or when they're in a situation where they're still aware on Earth, like the same way like you're looking around now, like you're aware, you're on Earth. There's no doubt about it. It seemed like the people that be having the bad trips be in situations, and y'all could correct me, y'all could give me y'all insight because I'm here to learn. We're learning. It's a learning experience. None of that judgy stuff, none of that baffle stuff. We all learning. That's why we take everybody else's experiences and knowledge, opinions, and all that stuff. But getting back into it, so my whole point that I'm just trying to say with this video is, it seemed like people seem to have the most bad trips, at least recurring that I'm paying attention to and seeing, is when they're still on Earth, aka they're very high, aka they have a higher dimensional perception. Like you know, you have a super high dimensional perception, right? But they're still on Earth. Like they're like hear what they be saying though. Like I'm telling you, it's a correlation, bro. I'm paying attention, but like I said, I need all y'all opinions. I need all y'all opinions. Haters, trolls, people that have took it, that disagree, people who took it, that agree, everybody, because I feel like I could be honest something in the sense of nobody's situation is gonna be 100% the same, right? But if you pay attention to people that take salvia or when they like really really high, aka that means they're like a higher dimensional perception, right? And it seemed to be too much for their mind. Because think about it, at one point, when if you're taking this super powerful psychedelic, it could be a lot for the average person's mind. Because your mind is only have a certain amount of awareness. And you're still in the third dimension anyway, aka you have a human body, a human brain, a human vessel that you're in, and therefore you have a human brain at the moment. So your comprehension level is not only lower, you're used to this from a reality. So when you get thrown all in this level of dimension, this third dimensional perception, right, that we in. So when you get all this higher dimensional or hyperdimensional awareness throw on your mental body, it could be a lot for you in general, let alone you still on Earth. So what I'm saying is a lot of people, it seems to be when they be like, let me end it out with this. Let me start getting close to the end. A lot of people when they be on like really high on psychedelics, their dimension level is shifted and increased a lot. Are they really like 7, 8, 9 grams of mushrooms? Are they like really high on DMT? It seemed like when it don't it the worst part of the trip be like when they be on Earth, because a lot of people they need slim bad trips. Like even on Savia, a lot of people that was playing in the worst trips, they was saying that it was like when it was like some physical stuff, like whether they turned to a deck of cards, whether they turned into whether they was a cat and they was licking themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but like whether they was this, whether it was that, it always was usually when they was in a situation where it was something earthly, like they was still in the earth realm with this high dimensional levels of consciousness. And I see how that can mess a person up because that dimensional awareness ain't really for this realm. It's for a higher realm of reality. So I'm not saying you can't trip out like what you say trip walls be higher dimensional awareness and then be in that realm and not trip out. That's not what I'm saying. But the best way I can say it is it do seem to be though. It do seem to be that a lot of times the people that talk about like real peaceful blissful experiences, it usually seem to be. I'm not saying 100% of the time. Let me out. But it usually seems to be when they're like crossed over actually into that spiritual realm and they're not in this realm no more. So when they talk about a gnome that they seen or these DMT entities or these spiritual entities that they're seeing, it seems like it's usually I've heard negative experiences, but it seems like those be the moments where it tends to be more blissful when they be in that realm. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not 100% quoting. I'm just saying that's from people's experiences. Like I said, a handful of numbers. We're not saying nobody right and wrong. We're just saying like from a handful of numbers, that's what it seems to be. And then when people be having the worst trips, it seems to be when they be really high on whatever they high on, and they still on Earth, like they still their mind is still on Earth. They still here, present and aware. But it seemed like it's effing with them because they're in the hyper dimensional awareness that this Earth body either can't handle or ain't used to. So it seems to be like an unbearable trip, as opposed to a person being in the spiritual realm and they actually, you see what I'm saying, take a body where that's normal, that's how things operate. So you in those higher bodies, so it's more natural. I can understand that too. But see, we just talk about knowledge, just for philosophizing and learning and all this stuff like that, and taking people's experiences and learning from them. Because and just really studying, really what it is, like psychology and studying, because it seems deep. Because it just seems like when, like I'm just saying blatantly now, when people be in situations where they be talking about peaceful, blissful experiences, it seems like they be fully crossed over into that realm, and they with some of these spiritual entities who seem like they like give off either a sense of love and compassion, or a sense of healing, or a sense of something like that. It seems to be more of a positive experience, and a lot of them actually get addicted to. I don't want to say addicted, but they actually get attached to that space because that's what actually make them feel at peace, and they don't be till they come down here and they feel like they keep trying to reach that high. But it seems like people have the negative trips. It seems to be more so along the lines of they be still down here with that higher level of conscious, not where the spirit, where that's natural at in the higher level of conscious, actually in that world fully crossed over behind the veil. It seems like they still be down here with that super hyper awareness conscious. So you see how that of course that would f with you. If you still down in this realm, yeah, that is hell. You still in this realm with this hyper level of consciousness. This say what you want, but this 3D realm don't consist of that dimensional awareness. It don't consist of things shifting and taking shape and different moving shape and form. That's not of this realm. This realm is a stable realm. This is the earth realm. That's practicality. That's stable. That's structure. That's groundedness. So you add in an element, aka you get on this super high psychedelic, at this element that's comprised of really another element and another nature and another energy that does not really fully of this realm like that. Yeah, it's gonna f you up because you're still in this realm of reality with this hyper dimensional awareness of consciousness that this realm of reality don't really deal with, and it's not. This is a third dimensional realm of reality. You giving higher hyper dimensional awareness to yourself in this realm of reality. Of course, it's gonna f you up because this is a stable realm of reality in within itself. This is stable. Everything is same. So if you in a reality where things are changing, you turn to take cars, you change the shapes and form. It takes you. You know what I'm saying? You taking that hyper level of awareness and dimensional perspective, and you're in this world with it. So hell yeah, that's gonna f you up. Now you can. Now there's a sense of strength, aka you build your mind to be able to either handle that or get used to it. Over time, you keep doing it, your mind get used to that. Yeah, you do develop a hyper level consciousness in this realm of reality. But a lot of times, just know that this realm of reality ain't back supported by that energy. So it makes sense why that would F somebody up. I even heard a person the other day was talking about when he was, I think it was Salvia. I think it was either DMT or Salvia, one of them. But he was saying something about like the scariest part of the trip was coming coming back down to this realm, or coming back down to what we perceive as this realm, the third dimension of like that. He said like that actually be the scary part of the trip. And I'm just saying that I know everybody's different, and there's been times when people got super high and went into that realm, probably still had more of a negative experience, or a bit of both. But it just seemed on a percentage level, it really do seem like the people that be having the worst trips at the time when they having a trip, they be super high and aka hyperdimensional awareness while still being in this realm, as opposed to some of the other people who might have said more positive things when they've actually crossed over beyond that veil and they're actually in that realm. It seems to either be more blissful or like a experience where they feel like more in communion with the universe. There's always something to it. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it just seemed to be like people. Now people could be in limbo too, but it seemed to be like the most peaceful part or the most positive part be when the person fully crossed over into that realm, not when they still down here super high and super tripping out, or down here with that hyperdimensional level of awareness. It seems to be when they fully gone out into that realm. You see what I'm saying? That they talk about like either soul group or feeling a sense of home and spiritual family and saying that you weren't ready yet. All that seems to be like when they be actually fully into that realm and crossed over, not when they're still down here, kind of still aware of the third dimension, but just super high in a hyperdimensional way. Like that, that's like that would be scary because you in the spirit realm down here, and you in the spirit realm, which is a realm of change, transformation, and shifting, and movement, and unstableness. You know, think of water, think of fire, and you down here in the earth element that's fixed and stable, earth, rock, that's stable, that doesn't move, and you bringing that awareness down here. Hell yeah, that would trip a person out. But that's just what I wanted to come and talk about. And I'll probably be back, man. I got a project that I'm on now, y'all. So I'll probably be back then with a live. Hopefully y'all stay in tune. It was much love. Hope y'all stay in tune with me. I hate taking long breaks live, but I've just been busy, and I got more. I'm gonna be more busy, even more busy. But like I said, I got a project coming up. Got a project I'm working on too that I definitely come on and share knowledge about and give my insight about what the research that I've learned and all that stuff like that, and my perspective and opinion. And always feel free to ask questions in the comments. Spread your opinion, ask questions in the comments, chat, all that, and I will be get back. And I'll be sure to get back with you. And if y'all need a video, let me know, bro, because y'all can hit me up for a video, and I'll make a video on here for you, a live or a video, whatever. For you, all right? So much love, man. Y'all peace, man. Stay right. Stay spiritually adequate.